Welcome to Flow with Kelly. Today we have a short but effective practice to strengthen your shoulders, your chest, and your obliques. So if that sounds good to you, roll out your mat and let's get to it. We will begin in child's pose. So take your knees a little wide, let your big toes come together, sink your hips on back. Take a big breath in to start, lift your chest, lift your chin ever so slightly. And exhale, lean forward, walk your fingertips up the mat. Let your forehead lay low. Child's pose. Take the next few moments here to really let yourself get grounded. Focus on the sound and rhythm of your breath. See if you can notice each and every body part that is in contact with the floor or your mat. Let those pieces of you get heavier and heavier towards the ground. Once you start to feel settled, take a big puff of air in. Long and slow exhale out. Inhale. Draw your belly up and in. Lift your chest. Pull your fingertips back to meet your knees. Lift your chest, lengthen your spine, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Sit up tall. Move your fingertips out in front and then roll the pinkies out to the sides and upside down. Once you're there, set your hands down on the mat. You're going to want to lean forward a little bit to begin and then either stay here or if you want more stretch, more sensation in your wrists, sink your hips back. And you sort of decide how intense you want this to be. For the wrists, for your forearms, and then just start to play. You can rock side to side. If it still feels a little too intense, you can walk your hands in a bit closer. See how that feels. And you can also take either some half circles or full circles all the way around. If you're moving in circles, go ahead and change directions. And come back to center. Lift your hands up in front. Flip your palms over. So fingers pointing down. Lay the tops of your hands down onto the mat. Same thing. Lean forward. Figure out where that sweet spot is, where you want to land. Then ease your hips back down. Add a soft bend to the elbows to start. And then slowly straighten out. Rock a little side to side or find that circular motion all the way around. One way and the other way. You got it. Lift your hands off the ground, bring the palms together, interlace all your fingers, and add in a little roll here. Just iron things out, smooth them out. Rotate both directions. That second way is always a little tricky to me. Like, what way was I going? There we go. And then relax the fingers, shake them all out. Walk, or not walk, lean forward rather. Press into your palms. Align your knees under your hips and untuck your toes. Inhale, soften your belly toward the mat. Lift your tailbone, lift your chest, cow pose. Exhale, dip your chin to your chest. Pull your navel up and in. Dip your tailbone downward. Cat pose. Take a few more rounds. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back to center. Good. Take a little sway side to side with those hips. And come back to center. Exhale, dip your left elbow down to the mat. Peek over your right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, lower your right elbow. Peek over your left side. Good. One more round. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower and twist. Inhale, rise. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, rise. Exhale. This time, pop the left palm over to the right edge of your mat. Then sink your hips back. Turn to look over your right side. Inhale, center. Align your palms shoulder distance apart. Exhale, tap the right hand over to the left side. Peek and lean back. So we're looking to the left. Hips are back in space. You should feel a long stretch along your side. Good. One more time. Inhale. Unravel your palms, shoulder width. Exhale. Stack. One hand to the opposite side. Sink back and look to the right. Inhale. Center your hands. Center your chest. Exhale. Step that right palm over. Sit your hips back. Pull and twist. Inhale, center, back to tabletop. You got it. Exhale, take the hips wide, sit on back, find your way to child's pose. Once again, rest your forehead low. Inhale, peek your chest up. Now, think of your body as a snake. We're going to slither to the top of the mat. Arms are shoulder distance apart. Good. As we do this, dip your elbows down. Pull your chest across the mat. Keep it low, keep it low. Press your hips down to the floor. Elbows should be in, relatively tight to your body. Press your hips down. Lay your legs down onto the mat, tops of your feet too. Inhale, roll your shoulders back, squeeze the elbows together, lift your chest. Baby cobra. Exhale, lower your forehead to the mat. Relax your hips. Inhale, lift your chest just a teeny bit. Exhale, can you slither back now in space? This one's all for the shoulders and the chest. Pull back. Stay close to the ground. Oh, we feel that. And take it all the way back, child's pose. Forehead rests heavy on the floor. Good. Inhale, roll up to cat. Exhale, align your shoulders now over your knuckles. Upper body is in a straight line, so it's a kneeling plank pose. Inhale, roll to the right. Exhale, stack your knees. Keep the right arm strong. Inhale, float your left fingertips up to the sky. Stack your left fingertips right over your bottom hand. So it's a kneeling side plank. Exhale, roll back down into your kneeling plank. Pause. Inhale, roll to your right side. Exhale, stack knee on top of knee. Press into your left hand. Inhale, lift the right arm tall. Lengthen both sides of your waist. Exhale, roll back to that kneeling plank. Inhale, shift your way back. Exhale, open the knees, big toes kiss. Sit your hips back onto your heels. Exhale, lower your forehead to the mat. Good. Inhale, slither forward. Keep the elbows low. Keep your chest low. Slither like a snake. Press your hips into the floor. Realign your legs about hip width apart. Inhale. This time, lift your chest. Take it a bit higher, like a medium cobra. Draw those elbows back. Squeeze and lift your chest mostly forward, then up. Exhale, lower back down. Rest your chest, rest your forehead. Shake out your hips. Good. Take a big breath in. Exhale, slither back. Press. Booty goes back behind you. Oh, stay low, low, low. Push, push, push. And take it to child's pose. Rest your forehead. Good. Inhale, roll your spine like a rainbow right up to that cat pose. Exhale, crawl down to forearms. Let your elbows and your wrists create a triangle shape. You're gonna just cradle one fist inside the other. So hands are relatively loose, free to move. Stack your shoulders right over your elbows here. Inhale, curl your toes. Exhale, lift your kneecaps. Find your way to this forearm plank. Squeeze your low belly up and in. Press your chest away from the mat. And then find a gentle rock, front to back. Use your toes here. Front to back. Core might start to shake a little bit. Arms are getting nice and heated. And pause. Right here, shoulders over your elbows. Inhale, roll over to your right side. Exhale, stack or scissor your feet to the back of the mat. If you scissor the feet, it's a little more stable. If you stack, you're gonna have a little more balance challenge. Inhale, lift your left hand to the sky. Keep pressing down through your bottom forearm. Good. Focus on lifting up through that lower waist. Exhale, roll back to the forearm plank. Take it super slow. Realign your toes. Find a gentle rock front to back. And pause. Straight over the top. Inhale, roll to the left side. Stack or scissor your legs with your exhale. Inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. Press down through your bottom forearm. Elevate that bottom waist. Good squeeze. Exhale, curl back around, forearm plank. Inhale, rock front to back. Exhale, pause, lower your knees, take them wide. Inhale, press through your hands. Exhale, sit back, child's pose. Rest your forehead. Relax your arms, your shoulders, your chest, and your back. Inhale, roll forward, find that arch, that rainbow shape with your spine, back to that cat shape. Stack your hips underneath, knees underneath your hips. Back into a tabletop position. Inhale, walk your palms, one palm print forward. Exhale, curl your toes, lift your knees, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Relax your head between your arms. And find a little pedal in the knees here. Bend one knee, straighten the other, press your hips back in space. And switch sides. One more round. And settle your feet close together. Let the weight of your heels get heavy. Press your chest back toward your thighs. Inhale, roll forward to a plank pose. Stack your shoulders over your knuckles here. Find your way to that plank. Good. Inhale, roll over to your right side. Exhale, scissor or stack your toes. Press down through your right arm. Inhale, lift your left hand to the sky. Good, keep pulling that low waist away from the ground. So your right side away from the mat. Good, stay strong, you've got it. Exhale, roll back, find your way to plank. Realign. Inhale, shift over to the left side. Exhale, stack or scissor the feet. Inhale, open your chest, open your right hand to the sky. Feel one long line of energy from your top to your bottom hand. Exhale, roll slowly back to your plank pose. Inhale, keep it long and strong. Exhale, lift your hips up and back. Exhale, relax your head between your arms. Find your way back to that pedaling motion. Good. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, slowly soften your knees to the mat. Take your knees a little bit wider. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, sink your hips back. Child's pose. Inhale, lift your chest just a bit here. Look right between your hands. Lift your elbows off the mat. Exhale, thread your left arm underneath this little window you've created. Reach it onto the opposite side of the mat. Back of your hand presses into the floor. Exhale, lower your forehead back down or turn to rest on your left temple. And then see if you can keep crawling your right fingertips a little bit longer down the mat. Meanwhile, press your left shoulder, left arm down into the floor. Take another big breath in. Exhale, soften both arms. Just get heavy on the ground. That right arm can bend. Relax. Get soft. Inhale, press through your right palm. Lift your chest, lift your elbow. Unravel the left hand. Lift it, reach it back out. Exhale, thread your right arm through. Nice and slow. Press the back of your hand into the floor. Good, and ease on down. Rest on your forehead or your right temple. Let your hips sink down, cozy towards your heels. And start to crawl the left fingertips up the mat. Feel that stretch through your shoulder, through your armpit, your chest. Now exhale, soften and release. Elbows down to the mat. Let it be easy. Inhale, press through your left palm, lift your chest, unravel your right arm to the front of your space. Good. Walk your fingertips a little further forward, and then we're going to take one more slither here, that snake-like slither. Inhale, float your chest across the top of the mat, stay low. Land down onto your hips. Scoot your toes out long on the floor. Exhale, relax your chest and forehead. Rock your hips side to side. Use this time to lengthen your body all the way up and down your mat. Inhale, lift your chest just a teeny bit. Slide your fingertips out to the side, the top two corners of your mat. Lift your elbows. You got it. Good. Now, anchor your right hand out to the side. Crawl those fingertips as far away from your mat as you can. Inhale, bend your right knee. Exhale, keep crawling those left fingertips away as you roll over to your left side. You can use your right fingertips for balance, like your little kickstand. And maybe your right toes touch the ground, or maybe they stay floating in the air. Just see what's possible on this side. So not only stretching throughout your chest, but also getting a little twist for your back, for your spine. Exhale, roll onto your belly. Inhale, tent your left fingertips. Lift your left elbow. Exhale, crawl your right arm long away from the mat. Inhale, bend your left knee, roll over to your right side. Same thing. Maybe your left toes touch the ground. Maybe they stay floating in midair. But keep crawling your right fingertips far away. Left hand is just your little kickstand here for support and for stability. Exhale, roll back onto your belly. Good, now we're gonna do that one more time. You can take it the same way with a straight arm, or if you want a deeper stretch here, go ahead and create an L shape instead. But instead of crawling fingertips away from your body, you're gonna inch that left elbow away from your chest as you roll. So tent your right hand, right fingertips, lift your right elbow, bend your right knee. Good. Exhale, roll over to your left side. Keep walking that left elbow away. Rest on your temple. Maybe the toes touch, maybe not. You might notice right away that the stretch is a little deeper, a little more intense. If you like it, stay here. If you decide, oh, I prefer that straight arm, just take the straight arm and try it again. Exhale, roll onto your belly. Straighten your legs, realign those tented fingers. Good, nice and centered down the mat. Here we go. Take the right arm either straight out or create the L shape. Exhale, roll over, keep inching the right elbow away from your mat. Find your sweet spot. Allow your chest to stay heavy towards the ground. Mostly your right side here. Exhale, roll onto your belly. Inhale, pillow your hands. Take a moment to rest your forehead right on top. Let your hips get heavy on the ground. And we're going to end today in this forward-facing Shavasana. You can keep your hands pillowed, or if you really want to sink down low today, you can take arms out wide or by your sides. Just rest either on your forehead or on your cheek. You can keep palms down or rotate palms up. Let your shoulders really drape into the ground. Sink in. You can stay here as long as you like. Thank you for practicing with me today. May you move through the rest of your day with ease, with love, and with light. I'll see you next time.